take it down a notch or two, vinyl community. How's it going out there, VC? YT? Welcome, my friends, to the Cosmic Realm. Gonna crack open a fresh, wait a second. Ding! Cracking open a fresh Shiner box. Deep in the heart of Texas. Love this stuff. Nectar of the gods. Alright, like I said, you're in, you've just made it to the Cosmic Realm. I'm Cosmic Brian. Woohoo! And, this is Cosmic Vinyl. And this is a contest video. This contest video for, her name is Rachel. TheMusicMAM VC. You guys know who she is. You know where she's at. You know what she's about. She's about good things, positive things, love, peace. Part of that team. I'm on that team. I'll join that team any day. Alright, anyway, I'm just going to pop right into it because otherwise I don't want a contest video to turn into a lengthy, epic, another Cosmic Vinyl video that becomes epic. Anyway, this is a wild one. It's called You Say It's Your Birthday. And so, I gotta turn this down a little bit more. I need to concentrate. I have a hard time concentrating, in case you haven't noticed. Anyway, you're supposed to, the first question, it's 3 questions. The first question is to select someone from like the music industry, whether it be like somebody who produced records, a musician, an artist, engineer, whatever. Somebody from the music business who was born on the same day as I was. So I can make that happen. The next question was, and I think you know where it's going, right? You see, the Rachel, the Music Ma'am, is into like the genealogy thing, and I love that shit, right? I just don't have the patience to do it, but I love listening to stories of other people that have done it, and I love finding, out, cool stories and about family and stuff like that. So I'm totally down with that. But anyway, I think that might be where this kind of came from. But the second question is to same kind of thing. Someone from the music industry that died on the same day you were born. Now it doesn't have to be the same day of the year. I hope. I think you just meant day, right? Because that's what I went with. So I hope that's right. But anyway, and then you're going to show an album, CD, or some piece of music of an artist or an album that your mom and dad, your mom would have liked, first of all, and also your dad. So, and I can do that as well. Both my parents are still alive. Hell, I was conceived when my mom was 16. Probably a little oversharing there. But yeah, so I've gotten to enjoy my parents. My parents have gotten to enjoy our grandkids. So yeah, I mean, so my parents are still pretty young. I mean, they were real young when they had me, and so they're still around and still really spry and very with it. So, and I'm pretty sure that they wouldn't want me to have told some of the stuff I've shared so far. All right, let's get on with it. Okay, so select someone from the music industry who shares the same birthday as me, which my birthday is February 12th. Here, listen to this, you guys. Got a very unique voice, but that's Jim Dandy from Black Oak, Arkansas. Reason I'm showing that is because not because of Jim Dandy, but because the person that I chose from the music industry that has the same birthday as me, which is February 12th. I was born February 12th, 1965. And I chose, his name is Stanley Knight. Stanley Goober Grin Knight. Oh my God, now I got the hiccups. From Black Oak, Arkansas. And the reason, and I could have chose a couple of, God dang it, I got the hiccups. I just held my breath for a minute there. Hopefully that did it. But anyway, I chose Stanley Goober Grin Knight. He was the bassist, or no, I take that back, you dummy. He was the guitar player for Black Oak, Arkansas. And the reason I chose Black Oak, because I love these guys. And they don't get any love in the vinyl community at all. And they are a killer rock band. They've got a southernness to their rock and roll, but they're so unique. I mean, check these guys out. They're so friggin' cool. I mean, wait till I open this up and show you a picture of our heroes from Black Oak. Look at that. It's amazing. And there's Jim Dandy right there in the middle. A lot of people think that David Lee Roth took a lot of his, like, you know, persona from the same persona as Jim Dandy from Black Oak. But our hero that is born on the same day as me is, which fella is it? This fella right here. I was going to say the guy with the long hair and beard. Ha ha ha! They all have long hair and beards. But that's Stanley Goober Grin Knight right there, the guitar player for Black Oak, Arkansas. You guys know who this cat is right here? That's Tommy Aldridge. He's played with Dio, he's played with Sabbath, he's played with Ozzy, he's played for Whitesnake. Tell me these guys don't have a good rock and roll pedigree, because they do. But anyway, yeah, so I was lucky enough to be born on the same day as Stanley Goober Grin Knight from Black Oak. Black Oak is awesome. God, just sit down and put on a record of Black Oak and just tell me that shit doesn't rock. Great party rock, great southern twinge to it. I think a lot of people owe more to, a lot of bands owe more to the Black Oak than they'd like to admit. Plus, they look cool as shit. All right, now the death thing. This was the one I found the most interesting. I had to actually go, you know, for both of these, I had to go and go online and find out who actually died on my birthday that was in the music business. And I found, and I was so happy. I wasn't happy that he died, obviously, but I was so happy to find that this guy's, this is just going to come out all wrong, any which way I say it. I was so happy to see that this guy who died on my birthday, because he's got a really interesting death story. So yeah. Oh Jesus, that just sounded so morbid. I'm a ding dong. Anyway, the guy that I chose was one of the later bass players for Iron Butterfly. His name was Philip Kramer. Now already, any of you guys that are into true crime or into the history of Iron Butterfly are already going, bing! I know what's going on here. I know the story about Philip Kramer. It's a pretty infamous story, but here's Iron. I just went ahead and pulled an Iron Butterfly album. Philip Kramer's not on this. This is, you know, still from the 60s, maybe early 70s. And, he didn't join Iron Butterfly till 74. So, but Philip Kramer joined in 74 as the bassist for Iron Butterfly. He has an interesting story about surrounding his death that was a little bit suspicious, and although it was ruled a suicide, it's still, conspiracy theorists like to work up a different angle. So anyway, he went to work. He was went to work for the American government as an engineer for all different things he was into. Advanced weaponry, missile guidance systems, stuff like that. He was most recently working in the facial recognition area of crime surveillance stuff, which has become a real hot topic and kind of controversial as an invasion of people's privacy and whatnot. But he was working in that. He was also working in advanced communications as well for the United States Department of Defense. So he was into some top secret stuff. So if this is what leads into the conspiracy stuff later. But anyway, it was a normal day. He was going to the airport, LAX, to pick up, I believe, his wife and a business associate. He was supposed to meet them at the airport, and then they were going to take this guy back to the hotel or whatever they were going to do. But he calls at the last minute, tells his wife, and says, "Hey, change of plans. I'm just going to have you guys take a cab to the hotel. I'll meet you there later, and we'll go. I'll explain it then." So on his way to the airport, it was about a 45-minute trek. Philip Kramer made several calls to lots of different people. Some of them including his wife, Ron Bushy, who is also he was his closest friend, and somebody else who played in the band Iron Butterfly as well, but somebody that Philip Kramer was still very much in communication with. And he also called the police department. And the last thing that he said to the police department on the phone was that he was going to kill himself, and that also that O.J. Simpson was innocent, because apparently there was some sort of video surveillance that the FBI and the DEA had concerning the O.J. Simpson case that may have been tampered with, or I don't know all the logistics of that thing, but he chose that as his last words to anybody before he disappears. So then, yeah, he just went off the grid and disappeared. So some people thought that maybe he just wanted to disappear, go start a new life. Other people thought that maybe he knew something that there was always people after the information that he knew because of his position as an engineer in the U.S. government and the kind of stuff that he was into. So there's always that angle that maybe he was kidnapped and maybe he was still alive, and that they were using him for their own evil schemes to maybe world domination or something. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, a few months later, in May of 1999, they find his Ford Aerostar minivan. Nice choice of ride. I'll hoist one up for the Ford Aerostar. Anyway, so they find it in the bottom of Decker Canyon in Malibu, California, where also his skeletal remains were in the truck, or in the van. So the conclusion was, because of the phone call he made to the police and the remains found and the location and whatnot, that they ruled it as a suicide. But again, it was a lot of you know, circumstances surrounding it that you know, people think, and conspiracy theorists and crime buffs alike would like to think that maybe something else, something not quite right here. I smell something foul here in Denmark. But anyway, so I thought that was an interesting share. So I hope you guys, I challenge you to go on Wikipedia or wherever the hell, or True Crime, and look that up, because it's pretty interesting stuff. So anyway, now I'm going to show something that my mom and dad liked. Now, I've shared this before in the vinyl community in my videos, that my parents were not really into music a lot. I mean, I don't recall them having any influence on me musically at all, because besides the fact that they left the radio on when they left me in the car to go in the store, and that was my upbringing, and that's why I like a lot of 70s radio stuff. So, but anyway, I do know from some records that I found in my parents' basement that I know my mom liked Simon and Garfunkel. This is my copy. This isn't their copy, but this is Sounds of Silence. It has I Am a Rock. We've got a groovy thing going on. I mean, I love this. This is great. The Sounds of Silence. I love Simon and Garfunkel too. So, but yeah, my parents had Bridge Over Troubled Water in their records. And then my dad, I know he was into a lot of the music that surrounded like hot rods. My dad was a car guy. Eric Weinbender would probably get a good conversation going with my dad about cars. But I know that my dad likes Johnny Cash. And so I pulled this, I think this one, Johnny Cash, is, if not his first album, one of the first he ever did for Sun Records. And this is something interesting I picked up in a collection that it's got the Sun label and everything, that I really dig occasionally. Also got this other Sun release here. It's kind of like country stuff. Yeah, this is good stuff here too. Johnny Cash on Sun Records there too. I'll show that. And then something that I think maybe my mom and dad both liked, and this is the OG that I salvaged from their collection, still in the shrink, is this Look at Us, Sonny and Cher. And look at them. They look cool as shit. They were hippies back then, and had some great guys that played on the record there, some Wrecking Crew guys. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. This has I Got You Babe on it, Unchained Melody, 500 Miles, The Letter. Gosh, this is a really great album. I might just spin this. It's cool. Look at the cool hype sticker from Holiday Gas Station. I don't know where from you guys are from, but we used to have these gas stations, and this record sold for $2.79 at this Holiday Gas Station. Anyway, on the Atco label. But so there. I hope that's what you were intending to get out of me there, Rachel. Rachel, I just want you to know I love your channel. I know I don't always comment, but like I said, I'm spread pretty thin with all the channels I'm subscribed to. But I do love you, and I love what you bring to the community. And I'm always a fan of yours, and I love it when you comment on my videos. And I love your positivity as well. And I know you've got a killer record collection and CD collection as well. So without further ado, you guys need to go check out her channel. I love you guys, man. Peace out. Cosmic Realm, Off Grid. O.J. Simpson didn't do it.